What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy, joined by Ryan, and I'm sure if you spend any time on Twitter, you see what's going on. And this whole situation with Ryan Newman is crazy, pretty scary, and we don't really have any details at this point right now. But Ryan Newman suffered a truly, truly horrific crash at the end of the Daytona 500. So we're just waiting for news to happen right now. The wreck is absolutely terrifying, and I'm going to go ahead, try to pull up the video I shared.
Yeah. And at any time you have a crash in NASCAR, these guys are going freaking 200 miles an hour. A lot of them look bad. This one, not so much the first crash, but you'll see it when we pull it up. He gets hit. This is in the final lap of the Daytona 500. Everyone's trying to win, and he gets hit in the driver's side as he turns his car over.
So here it is right here. Now that's how Earnhardt hit the wall. I used to love NASCAR. I used to be obsessed with NASCAR. I don't watch it that much anymore, but that's kind of the angle that Earnhardt hit. Not exactly, but kind of similar. And those hits happen a lot. Dave, this is so basically right here. This is Ryan Newman in the lead at the Daytona 500. Denny Hamlin over here, and that's Blaney behind Ryan Newman. And so let me see here. So let's go. Now here's the initial impact. Boom. That's bad enough. But the worst part is right here. Driver's side. He gets the impact right there. That is awful. NBC Sports Network is about to go live with a press conference, which is not good. Oh, wow.
Oh, man. I've been looking. I've got a couple articles open. So, Ryan Newman was taken. It says from ESPN, Ryan Newman was taken directly to the local hospital after a fiery crash. He was in the lead when his car veered off the sidewall and flipped several times before crossing the finish line on its roof. The condition of 42-year-old driver Ryan Newman was not immediately known as safety workers rolled his car back onto its wheels before he was removed.
Here's the scary part. All right. The scary part is that they put black screens up. I don't know if you saw that, Ryan, but they actually put black screens up when they were around his car. Let me see if I can.
I saw when they put it on the tow truck after, and they did not cover up the tow truck, which typically if there was, if it was a mess, that's pretty graphic, but if it was a mess, they would have, when they put his car up on the truck, they would have tarped it. And they did not do that.
Here's some video of the ambulance leaving with him, and it's moving slow. If any NASCAR fans are watching, you remember that the ambulance that had Earnhardt was moving very slowly. I remember that vividly, the Earnhardt wreck. I remember that very, very vividly because I looked at it saying, okay, the ambulance is moving slow with Earnhardt. He must be okay. But the reality of it was Earnhardt was not okay. And I think they pretty much knew that, So this is the hit again right here. Awful. Just terrible. And then this is the hit that's scaring everybody right here. Boom. Shit.
Yeah. And
so we don't know anything right now. We don't know anything. Go ahead, Ryan.
Well, and I think, it sucks that we're sitting here doing this. A couple of weeks after we sat here doing this for another professional athlete. But, no matter what your thoughts are about NASCAR, whatever your thoughts are about Ryan Newman, right? The guy, he has a family. And right now, like they're saying, I don't care if you watch NASCAR or not, but please pray for Ryan Newman, who was involved in a scary crash. And so anytime you see that, your heartstrings definitely get pulled.
Yeah. And I just can't imagine it, man. Leading the Daytona 500, final turn, final lap. And right now, it's pretty concerning. Again, just to qualify myself, I used to be obsessed with NASCAR. I used to watch NASCAR religiously. I have, in the past several years, I have really lost a lot of interest in NASCAR, but this is really reminiscent of Earnhardt. Obviously, same race, same lap, same everything. And
now, listen, I mean, this is the Daytona 500 17 years ago, and this is Ryan Newman. He walked away from this accident 17 years ago, where his car flips. The dude's a warrior. He rolls over. I've never been a huge NASCAR fan, but
Ryan Newman because he's a Boilermaker, right? Didn't he go to Purdue? Didn't he go to Purdue?
He may have gone to Purdue, but I know he's from Indiana. He's an Indiana guy.
I'm pretty sure he went to Purdue.
So that's always kind of why I rooted for him, was because
Ryan Newman is
from Indiana.
Yeah, so. Ryan Newman's a smart individual, a very, very smart and educated person. Maybe someone can look that up, or I'll look that up while you're scrolling some more.
Yeah, he's got two little girls at home. Here is so Fox NASCAR did tweet this out. They didn't really provide an update on Ryan Newman's status. It was Mike Joy and Jeff Gordon, and all they basically said was what we told you guys. He was taken to the hospital. They don't know his status. Here is a picture of the car. You can see it's absolutely demolished. But like I said, it's not tarped.
But the thing is, they put those black screens up around it when they were getting him out, which is the scary part. Grad from Purdue Engineering. I'm looking up. Yeah, he's an engineer. I mean, dude is smart as fuck, smart as hell, and all NASCAR fans know how smart Ryan Newman is. Let me see if I can find this one that I was. It's like the fact that we don't have any answers right now is
weird. Here we go. Ryan Newman was transported to the Halifax Health Medical Center.
Right here. This is the scary part right here. I hate to even show this, but this is the scary part right here. See those right there? Putting those up,
so no one can take any pictures. Yeah,
that's not a good sign. So, man, yikes. Yeah, you're right, Teresa.
Yeah,
this is also like Dale. This is just like with Earnhardt, just like it. So, and I want to just because it's out there. So apparently when Denny Hamlin won the race, Denny Hamlin didn't, and I didn't see post race, but Denny Hamlin spoke, about, the win, and he didn't touch on Ryan Newman or anything. And Joe Gibbs, the owner of, the team that Denny Hamlin races for, talked about that in that moment, nobody had any idea what was going on. They had no information. So Joe Gibbs apologized for the fact that it wasn't spoken upon at the time. So right now, if you're just joining us, we are still just waiting. We are still just waiting for any type of update on Ryan Newman. Right now, we have nothing. So we are all anxiously waiting the news on Ryan Newman. This is a father, a husband, and many things. If you don't have an official word, lay off your Twitter, please. So a lot of people, you can just search Ryan Newman, and the word DEAD is there. In terms of a lot of people are posting that he is. That has not been confirmed, but it's pretty scary stuff right now. I am looking. Here's the video again one more time. So this is the final turn, final lap coming to the checkered flag at the Daytona 500. That is Ryan Newman leading the race. That is Blaney behind him. That is Denny Hamlin to the outside or the inside, however you're looking at it. And here we go. That hit, scary. I'm sure that wasn't the worst part of this. This part is the worst right there. That impact is
who was that?
real. I do not know who that was.
I mean, there's nothing they could have done, obviously.
No, not at all. Yeah, I don't know who that looks like the 88 car, but I don't know who's driving the 88 car anymore. Chad, if you know who that was that actually ran into Newman, again, not their fault, clearly, but oof. So,
yeah, I got some people in chat saying, "Where's the post-race coverage?" There's really not much for NASCAR. They don't have like a dedicated channel or anything for it, unless somebody else knows.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching yesterday's 500. And everybody give J-Dub a shout out really quick. J-Dub is on the Sports Wars team. He's been with me for years, and he has actually been in the hospital since the Super Bowl. And so, John, we're with you, buddy. And, you're going to get through it, man. So everybody, better, man. Yeah. So everybody in the chat, offer some words of encouragement there to J-Dub. And, so right now we're just we're waiting, just like everyone else. And there's a lot of social media attention right now. And
yeah, we're just right here. It's weird we haven't heard anything yet. That's what makes everybody worried.
Mm-hmm. So right here, driver side impact of Ryan Newman's car. Car not being covered up is a great sign, as you said, Ryan. Damage would explain why it might have taken so long to get Ryan out. Safety crew might have had to cut large enough window for escape. Car was also upside down too. Crew member said he's awake. Wait, crew member said he's awake. Now again, that's just some random dude on Twitter. You know what I mean? And that was 40 minutes ago. Now somebody here says they didn't cover Earnhardt's car. Yeah, they did cover Earnhardt's car. That's Earnhardt's car right there. But I don't remember Earnhardt's car being covered. But that looks like Earnhardt's. That is the correct, because that is Ken Schrader right there. That's Earnhardt's car. So there's Ryan Newman's car. It looks to me like they cut off right here.
Yeah, so most people are saying they use like the Hearst tools to cut over, basically, like they said, an opening wide enough to get him through. Now that's a big ass opening. Yeah, and Julie's in chat too, and she's heard a bunch of different things right now from what people are saying. There's so much, just kind of like, again, we were here a couple weeks ago with Kobe, and so many people were saying so many different things about what's going on. And we're trying to wait for some official word from anybody about what's going on.
All right, so activity at Halifax Health following Daytona 500. Halifax, for all the NASCAR fans, we all know that is where Earnhardt was pronounced dead. We believe Ryan Newman just arrived, rushed into trauma entrance, escorted by deputies. No word on his condition.
They say rush though, but we saw that ambulance.
That's true.
It wasn't rushing.
Right. That's true. It really wasn't. So,
let's see if I can.
I'm not gonna. That guy, nobody knows who that guy is, so I'm not gonna reference his tweet anymore.
My God, look at this. I just found a still image of the crash. That I'm sharing right here.
Holy shit. Jeez.
Yeah, they probably had to get him stabilized before transport. Yeah, it's weird that we haven't heard anything. Like anything from anyone official, like he was alive, he was conscious, he's unconscious, like anything. From any official sources. When you said there's an NBC press conference coming up soon.
That's what someone said in the chat. Chad, if you've got any updates on that, please let us know. Because we're trying to figure this out just as much as all of you are right now. All right, I'm looking at a video right now that I'm not sure I'm going to show yet, but it's very close up to what happened. So I'm not going to share this. So let me take my screen sharing off just to make sure I'm not showing anything I shouldn't be showing.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch this video really quick.
Yep, no worries. So I mean, and this is all obviously right. This is all breaking. We're just trying to get you guys the closest or as up to date information as we can. But it should be important to note that. Whatever your thoughts are on NASCAR, whatever your thoughts about Ryan Newman, this is Ryan Newman, right? A husband and a father. So, whatever you believe, whatever good thoughts you want to send out there, Ryan Newman and his friends and family can definitely use it right now. We're all Ryan Newman fans tonight. Yeah. So we are exactly. Ryan is a tinfoil hat. Nick is right. Ryan Newman's a tough son of a bitch. He has survived a lot of crashes in his life, and that's for sure. But this one did not look good.
So I just saw a very, very, very close up video of the workers looking at. They were working on his car, trying to get him out, and then they brought those black screens and they blocked the person off before they got any further in. It don't look good. It don't look good.
Blade and you just made a comment. And you don't need to pull it up or anything, but that may be the case.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
this is terrible. I mean, I used to be so big time into NASCAR. I used to watch this stuff just religiously. I used to watch, qualifying. I used to watch practice, final practice. I used to watch the post-race or the pre-race, the race, post-race on Speed Channel, Speed Vision. I was obsessed with NASCAR. And so, yeah, man, it's this is eerily similar to Earnhardt at this point. If you guys are just joining us, I will show you the wreck again. This is a good, it's not good, but it's a good angle of the wreck again that I just found. So now again, right now, what we're looking at here is Ryan Newman is leading, and this is coming to the checkered flag of the Daytona 500. That's Blaney behind him and Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin had been giving Blaney a push. So Denny Hamlin was giving Blaney a push. And look, fighting for the lead is what you do in NASCAR. I don't hold anybody responsible for this. This is a racing deal. So this is what happened.
Yeah. And so Ryan Newman sliding across the finish line. He actually finished fourth, but this is on basically the final turn, final lap.
Jeez.
There's people in chat. We have no official word about anything.
Yeah,
we have no official word about anything, guys. We are waiting and standing by. And exactly. Yeah, Hamlin was giving Blaney a bump draft, and he bumped him just a little bit, and Blaney just bumped Newman enough to send him in the wall. This is racing. It's dangerous. Now, since how long ago was that for Earnhardt? I don't even remember, but since then, the leaps and bounds that they have made as far as safety in this sport have been kind of astronomical.
Dude, there's fucking people, there's fucking miserable motherfuckers using their Trump hate because Trump was at the race on Twitter right now to say it's the Trump curse. Oh my God. I'm not going to give these people attention. I'm not going to mention
don't worry
the
about
tweets because I'm just searching for Ryan Newman and I'm seeing what people are saying, and fucking people are fucking pathetic. Fuck every one of you that are saying anything.
Can you send me that video you saw that doesn't look good when you get a chance?
Yeah, if I can find it again. Yeah, let me see if I can find it again. There's so much right now with there's just so much stuff Ryan Newman related that's being let me open up another tab.
And I mean, and like we talked about earlier, Joe Gibbs did apologize for the team celebrating the Daytona 500, but nobody knew the status and the severity of everything that happened. They had just won the Daytona 500. Denny Hamlin obviously doesn't matter much with what's going on right now, but that's 2 in a row for Denny Hamlin. So I'm sure he had to be feeling pretty good until he realized exactly what happened.
Yeah. So that's the replay. That's not the video I was talking about, but
yeah.
But this is so let's watch this whole video really quick. So again, this is the moment right here where Blaney gets into the back of Ryan Newman, hits the wall, and then another impact on the driver's side, and then Ryan Newman starts skidding on the driver's side that was just impacted. So it already had a weak infrastructure on that driver's side. Right here, bad. This is the part that's worse. Impact, driver's side. Holy fuck. And then, his car hits down and he just slides on his, oh my gosh, so bad. So bad.
It's that second one that really everyone's obviously worried about. NASCAR cars since Dale are especially meant to take a wall hit like that. It's bad, but that's not uncommon. But to get plowed into the driver's side like that is not they're not intended to take that hit.
No,
at all.
Not at all.
So that's what all of us are worried about, and we're frantically trying to find anything official going on.
The fact that they haven't said anything is not good. So again, if we've got NASCAR hang on, let's see. If we have NASCAR fans here, you already know, you remember when the great Earnhardt passed away and how we didn't look that, it didn't look that bad, when Earnhardt wrecked, and we've seen Earnhardt go through so many different things over the years. And then we got the news that, and we even saw the slow ambulance ride with Earnhardt, the slow ambulance ride to Halifax Medical Center. And then this is what we're seeing now. And again, I'm hoping with every bone in my body that, that Ryan is okay. I'm just saying, based on the reaction that we've seen up to this point, and based on what we just saw with this wreck, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great.
And some people
I can't find that video, Ryan. I'm looking, but I don't.
That's right. Some people in the chat, I've been watching it go by, and they're talking about that they were supposed to have just NASCAR America on NBC Sports Network right now. It is not on there right now. They're showing NHL top 10 European players.
Really? On what channel? On what channel is that supposed to be on?
On NBC Sports Network. It's supposed to be scheduled. It's 220 DirecTV for me out here in California.
Okay.
It's supposed to be NASCAR America. So news, highlights, and interviews from NASCAR, but it is not right now.
Yep, that's what I've got listed too. And it's yeah. I mean, the fact that they have top 10 NHL European players on when NASCAR is supposed to be on, that's man, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, NBC Sports is not showing NASCAR America. All right, if you're just tuning in, I see a lot of people are just tuning in. If you're just tuning in, Ryan Newman had suffered a terrible, terrible wreck at the end of the Daytona 500. We're waiting for news for an update, and we don't have any update right now. I'm taking my screen share off because I'm tired of showing that wreck, because I just don't want to keep watching it. But we're searching right now to see what's going on. The show isn't on because of how late the race was on. That makes sense, because honestly, this was a rain delayed Daytona 500. Daytona 500 was supposed to take place on yesterday, and it got postponed due to race and due to rain. And so now they had to. Didn't today's race get postponed a while too for some wrecks? I'm not sure.
Yeah, there was a lot of wrecks today, but the thing is, it's scheduled NASCAR America. That's what's scheduled on there, so it's strange.
Yeah, it is strange though. Yeah,
but yeah. Who knows what the real reason is? NASCAR's Facebook hasn't posted a replay of the crash. Someone says.
NASCAR on Fox did post a clip of the wreck. So,
oh God. So we're just sitting here trying to find the answers as soon as we can, guys. USA Strong, if you can tell us where that's reported, we would love to know.
Yeah,
we'd love to know. If you guys can give us some sources.
On TMZ. It's on TMZ.
I'll check. Let's see. All I've got on TMZ is hospitalized. That's what I have right now. Story developing. So I've got TMZ pulled up, and I'll be refreshing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, TMZ is probably gonna be the first ones that we'll get to it. TMZ has people every fucking where. You can hate them all you want. I'm not the biggest fan of TMZ either, but they, Newber Skid says, just subscribe because I respect you taking time of your day for this. Well, I wish we weren't doing this, just like I wish we didn't go live for the Kobe Bryant thing. But I do appreciate that. But, the bigger issue here, like I said, and some people might say, oh, you guys don't talk in NASCAR or whatever. I used to be obsessed with NASCAR. About 5 years ago, I could have told you everything and more about NASCAR. I could have run circles around anybody with NASCAR. Pardon the pun, I guess. But I just kind of stopped watching NASCAR the last 5 years, especially after Tony Stewart retired. But I paid attention to this one this year, mainly because Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports was at Daytona and making a big deal of it. And I love El Presidente. So I was interested. I'm a Kyle Busch fan at this point. Kyle is about the only guy left that kind of ruffles feathers the way I like things ruffled. But so I was paying attention to this. But right now, the bigger focus is Ryan Newman's safety. Ryan Newman is a brilliant person. He is an engineer, a graduate of Purdue. This dude is incredibly intelligent. And everybody that's ever been involved in NASCAR knows how smart Ryan Newman is. And he has a family. I know there were some rumors about some going on with his personal life in the past few weeks. I'm not here to talk about that. I don't know anything about that. All I know about Ryan Newman over the past, whatever decade or more that he's been a part of NASCAR is that he's always been he had his two daughters there at the race, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right here. This is so here. Let's this was before the race. This is going to kick all of your asses. So what do you have something to share?
I just have another angle from someone in the stands. That's about as big as I can pop it up and still keep it on the screen. But that's the car.
Okay.
Just a little bit closer. Literally, like they said, we've heard some reports that they had to use some tools to cut off parts. I mean, the thing's just absolutely obliterated.
Yeah. So right here, according to this post, and I didn't see pre-race, but this is Michael Waltrip with Sheamus from WWE. And this was before Sunday's Daytona 500 rain out. So this is an interview. I'll turn the audio on for this right here.
Come with me. Right now, here's Ryan Newman. Hey, Ryan, you got time for a comment?
No, I'm busy.
Let me ask. Excuse me, Seamus. Ask Ryan if he has time for a comment.
How are you doing, man?
I'm good. I gladly talk to you.
I get it. He's been following me around all day. My question is, right, you're definitely like the biggest person there, biggest NASCAR driver by far. Probably about 50 pounds. How'd you fit into this car, fella?
Just slide through the window.
Through the window?
Yeah. I mean, just made a fit, made custom fit just for me. I bet you could even fit in there.
Mate, I don't know. But if you could get in there, I probably could because I feel like I'm half the size of you. Either way, mate, have a great race today, and then we'll have a bench press contest one day. Up for it?
One arm.
Yeah. Bench press.
Hey, Seamus, come along.
Well, if that doesn't rip your fucking gut out right there to see that. Jeez. I'm tired. This is like so reminiscent of Kobe at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So the video that you saw that you couldn't find anymore, was it like pretty close up, like ground level, looking through a screen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I see it, but when I click on it, it says it's gone.
Oh, okay.
So, but I can still see it and play it.
Right. When you click on it, it disappears.
Do you want me to pull it up?
You
can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't say. I'd say no, because if they're pulling it down anyway off Twitter, I'd say, and it you didn't see anything. No. You know, as soon as I feel like they were really fixing to get into anything, they put the black screen over it. So my biggest concern right now is the fact that, and can you find another picture of those black screens up? Can you find that one?
Yeah, you can find that.
That's my biggest concern, is that when they were working on the car, they were putting black screens up And that's a big concern for me. Jeremy Swig says it's on YouTube. I couldn't see anything on it either. So, let me see. This right here is what worries me the most. Because putting up these black screens, and they put up more around here after this picture was taken, that's the biggest concern right there. Because I don't know. Now, NASCAR fans in the last 5 years, because I don't watch NASCAR anymore, at least not very closely. Is that a practice that they've been doing in the last 5 years when you have a wreck, when they put these black screens up? Because when I used to watch NASCAR on a weekly basis, I never saw that. But maybe with the rise of social media. Wait a minute.
NASCAR press pass. Yeah, I'm about to pull that up.
Let's see.
I was watching it earlier and there was nothing there.
Okay, so people are saying no. Okay, so that's not a standard practice. Okay. Let me see. All right, if we got people in here just running their fucking mouths, I'll just get you going. So let me see. All right, please don't come in here to the chat and tell us that something's been confirmed unless you got a source to back it up so we can go check it, because we're not going to repeat anything you say unless we have an actual verifiable source to say it. So you can come in here and run your fucking mouth in the chat, and you can show everybody what a little bitch you are, or you can actually just, if you're going to say something has happened or it's been confirmed, give me a source to go to, because I'm not going to repeat what you're saying. This is a dude with 2 beautiful daughters, and a family. So, I mean, maybe you're a piece of shit. Maybe your life is miserable, but, everyone else isn't. So,
yeah. So again, if you guys are just getting here, we don't know the status of Ryan Newman. We know he was involved in an absolutely terrible accident on the final lap, the final turn of, oh, and I see you, Adam Chandler. You can go fuck yourself, bitch. In the final turn of the Daytona 500, he flipped. His passenger's side was hit. It was absolutely awful. And a $1.99 super chat from Justin Graham. Have some respect. Absolutely. I think we can all agree with that. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that very much. But yeah, it's pretty horrific. Let me actually pull it up so you guys can take a look at it. If you're just getting here and have not seen this accident yet, I found a super slow-mo one, actually. God. All right, let's see. Share screen. You just give me a screen share whenever you get a chance.
Oh, my bad.
No worries, no worries.
There we go. So this is the wreck.
Yeah, that was the initial impact. A lot of people thinking about Dale Sr., yeah. And then this is what has everybody worried. This impact right here, directly to the driver's side door.
Wow.
I wish I couldn't tell you, Brian, but yeah, driver's side.
Darth Barbie is in the chat. Barbie, if you see anybody running their mouths, just get them gone. If saying anything disrespectful, we have no confirmed news on Ryan Johnson's condition. So if people want to come in here saying horrific things, just get them gone, because this ain't the time for that. So if you piss her off, you'll be gone. So that's the deal right there. So and there's that Tug Life is here. So we got Tugs and we got Barbie in the chat now.
Yeah.
So Mary, you're there. Okay. Mary's here too. Okay. Yeah. Because I just basically my chat over here on StreamYards, I can't see moderators. So I just switched over to my YouTube chat and I saw wrenches showing up finally. So my apologies. We got Mary, we got Tugs, and we got Barbie in the chat to take care of these, these virgins who have never seen a woman in their life. So they want to come in here and say disrespectful things about a man that has daughters and a family that we don't know anything about right now. And it sucks. It's horrible. So if you're just tuning in, my name is Jeremy. I am joined by Ryan Kennel. This is Sports Wars, part of Geeks and Gamers, and we are trying to cover this horrific situation with Ryan Newman, NASCAR driver, who at the end of the Daytona 500, while leading the race, suffers this horrible, my God, suffers this absolutely terrible, terrible, terrible wreck. And
yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, that's horrible. And so, again, he was leading the Daytona 500 coming to the checkered flag when Blaney got into his back end and pushed him into the wall. Another car makes contact. So is this the press room? Is that what it was?
Yeah, so I have the I have NASCAR Press Pass pulled up just in case they get ready to do anything here. They do have a podium set up there. Hopefully we'll get an update soon. We are just waiting, guys. We are waiting to hear any updates about Ryan Newman. We don't have anything official from NASCAR. We know that he's been taken to a local hospital. That much has basically been confirmed from enough people that we can definitely say that. However, the severity of it, we just have no idea.
And from Julie Preston, he's at Halifax Hospital. That has been confirmed. So thank you.
Yep. And then Adam Stone, thank you for the 99-cent super chat.
Halifax Medical Center security has asked the media to stage something is coming, guys, at Lone Wolf _NFB. So if you can check that one out, I'll look that one up. Okay. And Knights 5N or Knights N, thank you. Yeah. All right. So what was that?
Halifax. The Halifax Medical Center has told the media to stage. That's what someone in chat said. We're looking to confirm that now. If that's the case, maybe they're giving us an official update. We can only hope.
Yeah, I'll just say, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion at this point, as someone that has watched NASCAR for a long time, been through the Earnhardt tragedy, been through other tragedies, the lack of any news whatsoever right now is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. Oh my gosh.
And here are the black screens, guys, that we were talking about. So they put up these black screens as they were taking Ryan Newman out of the car. That's not always a good sign, right? When they do that, because it means that there's something they're trying to prevent people from seeing.
And while we have people here, now there was some controversy about Denny Hamlin and the Gibbs team not, speaking about the incident when Denny Hamlin was in victory lane. Joe Gibbs issues an apology for Denny Hamlin's team celebrating winning the Daytona 500 after the Ryan Newman wreck. Says they did not see the severity of it and are praying for him. Joe Gibbs, if anybody knows anything, if you're here on Sports Wars watching it, you know who Joe Gibbs is. Super Bowl winning head coach from the NFL, obviously a famed team owner from NASCAR, a very, very good man. So, I mean, I think we have to understand that when you win the Daytona 500, which is the Super Bowl of NASCAR, I'm pretty sure that Denny Hamlin's focus was not anything happening. Wrecks happen at the end of races all the time. So, I don't think that he was worried about that or thinking about that. But now that they understand, just like when you go back to when Michael Waltrip won, when Dale Earnhardt passed away, Dale Earnhardt was his team owner. Dale Earnhardt was blocking for Michael Waltrip, and Dale Jr. was second. And Michael Waltrip's in victory lane celebrating, and he had no knowledge that Dale Earnhardt, his friend, his car owner, his mentor, was dead. These guys they're not thinking about it from that perspective. So, that's just something we got to think about. Do you want me to screen share you, Ryan?
I'm just looking right now. I'm just scrolling, trying to find any information.
Okay.
We do real quick. Zachary Fett, $4.99 super chat. Haven't been a true fan since Rusty retired. The Rusty and Ryan show was so much fun to watch. I really hope he's okay. We are all, hoping that Ryan Newman is okay. And listen, no information out yet. Obviously, there's a lot of people, regardless of his condition, whether he's perfectly fine, whether he's not, there's a lot of people that are more worried about getting that knowledge before us, before the public. So we're sitting here waiting to hear anything, guys. So
NASCAR on Fox still has the video up. So I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing that they still have the video up, but NASCAR on Fox still has this up on their Twitter account. So this is coming to the and the white flag, or this is coming to the checker flag. That's Blaney pushing Ryan Newman to the lead. I believe Ryan, and I think who was okay. So there's Denny pushing Blaney, and then Denny goes to the high side to pass Blaney, and then Blaney with a ton of momentum. Yeah, right here. So Blaney with a ton of momentum. Brian tries to block. This is all racing. Nobody's at blame. Nobody's to blame for this at all. That's just a racing deal. And man.
Oh, well, all right. So I found something.
Do you want to? Is it shareable? I don't want to put anything. That's
I need to listen. I need to listen to it next.
All right, listen to it, and then we can share it if it doesn't show anything horrific. We will not knowingly, like I'm kind of scrolling through Twitter right now with Ryan Newman's name, but we're not going to knowingly show anything that's over the line, in my opinion.
Okay. So I won't share audio. I will just let you guys watch. It is blurry. It is from someone in the stands that has a good view of what's going on. You can't see Ryan Newman at all. You can just see the crew, everyone around him carrying the stretcher as they're taking him off.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
You confirmed it. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So this is, like it said, it's a little blurry. It's someone, it looks like a screenshot of like an Instagram or Facebook Live or something. You can see the 10 people or so that are pulling, Ryan Newman out of the car and walking with him as they're walking the black screen away.
Oh.
They're walking the black screens with him.
Oh, no.
Into there. Now, this is just from somebody who's standing, whoever knows how far away. This is a long way away. I'm not going to play it, but the guy in this video, I can't tell. He says they appear to be doing CPR. It's too bad of a video to tell if that's the case or not. That's what the person who is in the video said.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Yeah.
That is not good. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys watch it again. Like I said, I can't see that. I've got it on a pretty big screen. I can't see any sign of that actually happening, but I wasn't there. I wasn't looking at it. That's just what the person said on this video.
They're moving those screens. That's awful.
Yeah, they're moving it with him to kind of funnel him into the ambulance. So we don't know. And Julie Preston says that they were. Julie has been on top of a lot of this stuff. That is what a lot of people have said. That's the first time I actually heard it. But then we do have, like Irish Blue said, I have heard reports from the pit that he was awake and alert. We've heard all this stuff, but go ahead.
All right. Somebody said Daily News has some information. I want to confirm that before I say anything.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to keep refreshing TMZ.
Right now, no confirmed news, no news at all. There has been absolutely no news whatsoever on Ryan Newman. No official news. There's a lot of people out there saying this, saying that, and I completely understand that. But right now, the only reports we have is that he is at Halifax Medical Center. If anybody who's a NASCAR fan, you know what Halifax Medical Center is. You know that is where the great Earnhardt passed away after his wreck at the Daytona 500. That is where Ryan Newman has been reported to be. Outside of that, there is no official news, but none of it looks good in my opinion. But that doesn't mean anything. That's just my opinion. But it doesn't look good. Right now we have seen these black screens, these blackout screens that they were putting up around him. And then once they got him out of the car, they were moving the black screens along with him. There are reports that, well, I'm not going to say what there were reports. There are people saying different things, but until I hear it from a credible news source, I'm not going to run with it. And honestly, I I learned from a guy named what's his face over on Steve Lookner on Agenda Free TV. I watch how he handles these situations, and that's exactly how we're just going to try to handle it. Until we get anything from a credible source, we're not going to mention it live. So let me see. And the most important thing here, the most important thing that should be remembered through all of that is that right there. That's the most important aspect here. It's Ryan Newman, and he's got 2 daughters, and that's the most important thing. So,
yeah, a lot of. Oh, there we go. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So if I highlight something, unless it's a mistake, let's see. If I highlight something, that means that we're kind of confirming it or co-signing it. So, still looking. So if you're just tuning in, we are covering the horrific crash of Ryan Newman at the end of the Daytona 500. It was scary. It's very scary. And we've heard nothing. We've heard nothing from NASCAR. We've heard nothing from ESPN. We've heard nothing from the mainstream media. And let me see here. I don't even know why Jay doesn't have a wrench, but I need to give him one really quick. I need to sign into Sports Wars really quick.
I got you.
You got it? All right.
I got the video up. Yeah, I got the video up. Okay. Just let me. We have a lot of people. Here we go. I got you, Jay. Add moderator. Drunk 3PO is now moderator.
And shout out to the mods. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Tugs. Shout out to Carissa Darth Barbie. Shout out to Drunk 3PO for handling the trolls in here. Of course, when you have this many people, you're going to have some assholes. You're going to have some people that have never seen a naked woman in their life. So the number one thing they want to do is come and troll the internet when there is a potential tragedy happening, because they see that people are emotionally invested in something and they have miserable lives. So they want to try and make other people's lives miserable. But the difference is we ain't going to deal with it. We will kick your ass out. You can continue to make fake accounts and come in here, and we're just going to continue to run you out. So anyway, we're
refreshing everything. We're watching Press Pass. We're watching TMZ. I've got my eye on a reporter right now, Danielle Lama from Fox 35, who is at the scene and posting some pictures of basically the camera crews and everything that are sitting there waiting. They are waiting for any word, just like we are. So hopefully as soon as anything's out there, we can get that news to you guys. A lot of people are really anxious to know if he's okay. We just want some news. So
anything. I mean, the fact that NASCAR hasn't said anything right now is insane. It's insane. So again, I know there's a lot of questions, and I appreciate that. We don't know anything. All we know exactly what anybody else knows is on Twitter. We're just trying to search Twitter. We're trying to search credible news sources. And, there's a lot of concern right now. At the end of the Daytona 500, Ryan Johnson. I'm so used to saying Ryan Johnson because I cover so much Star Wars. Ryan Newman, was caught up in a horrific accident. And, we are now it's just Twitter's going crazy right now with people talking about it. Absolutely crazy. I will show you the wreck one more time. And I mean, this is a very scary situation right now. So I will show you the wreck, and here is the wreck one more time. So right here is they're coming to the checkered flag. This is Ryan Newman. Behind him is Blaney, and that is Denny Hamlin to the outside. And here we go. So you see Ryan Newman. Boom. And then the scary part is right here, the second impact right there. That's the scary impact right there. That is truly horrible. right there. So another car going anywhere from, I would say, 165 to 195 made impact with Ryan Newman's car on the driver's side. And then it continues to skid on the driver's side window area. And that's pretty awful. Pretty awful.
Yeah.
So
thank you to William Sean. We appreciate that. Hope he's okay. We all are, like I said, whatever your thoughts are, if you pray to anybody, if you just want to send good vibes out there, Ryan Newman can use them right now, him and his family, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see here.
There was initially, let's see. There was initially a report from popculture.com about someone saying that he was awake after the crash. That appears to be a misquote. So for anyone that was talking about the Christian Long quote, it appears to be a misquote
right,
in that.
Here's someone. Let me see who this guy is first. All right, this is a guy out of Orlando. Steve Lookner actually follows him. He's a sports director for WESH2 News. So I'm going to play this clip mainly because Lookner follows him and he does have a verified account. So I'm going to play this clip because he's at the Speedway right now. Okay. Boom, boom. Now let's hear it. I haven't heard this yet, but.
Hey everybody, Darren Stoltzfus from WESH2 Sports out here at Daytona International Speedway. The story tonight was not Denny Hamlin's second straight Daytona 500 win. It wasn't his third win in 5 years. It was Ryan Newman and that awful, awful crash on the final lap of the Daytona 500. It was a very, very subdued, almost awkward celebration in victory lane as the FedEx team started finding out how serious Ryan Newman's wreck was on that final lap. We still don't know how severe it is. We do know Denny Hamlin called it worst case scenario as a driver to see the way the car turned and was hit. These cars are going near 200 miles an hour at super speedways like Daytona. So as of right now, we are still awaiting word on how severe this is for Ryan Newman. If you look over behind me over here, you can see the 17 and the 6 trailer from Roush Fenway Racing are still here at Daytona. There are a few other haulers left down the road, down the garage, but those are two of the final trucks that will be pulled out of here at Daytona International Speedway. More updates as we get.
So that's from a good source right there, and we're just going to continue to look because we're as lost as everyone else is.
Yeah, Zachary Fett at 49 to do CPR on a grown man, you have to physically be on top of the man. That video didn't look that way. I agree with you. That's why I said with that caveat that. Like, it didn't look to me. There was nothing in that video that showed that. That's just what the person said.
Can you find that video again?
Yep, I got it. I got it pulled up right here.
So this is I want to give everybody, I guess I want to give some viewer discretion. This is by far the worst thing I have seen up to this point. It doesn't show anything specific or direct. It's from a distance, but it does show. When they got Ryan Newman out of the car onto the stretcher, how they moved these blackout, things along with it so people couldn't see. So anyway, show it. And then,
yep, I've got it.
Uche, if you want to get in here, man, I can get you in here.
Yep. And I've got the screen share whenever you're ready. Cause it's in the chat. Uche should have the link if he wants to come on.
All right. Uche, if you want to hop in, man, feel free. So this is horrible right here. This is horrible.
So as you can see, there's about 10 people. And what we can only assume is a stretcher with Ryan Newman on it, moving out of his car. They are moving the black screens with him as they're going. All the way into the ambulance on the track. So, and again, the person who's shooting this says they're doing CPR. It doesn't look to me like that's the case. And
by the way, yeah, this comment right here, I agree. Racing is racing. Blaney is not in the wrong. I 100% agree with that. There was nothing wrong with what Blaney did. They were racing for the checkered flag to the end of the Daytona 500, the biggest, most prestigious race in all of NASCAR.
Yeah.
Blaney did nothing wrong. Blaney did absolutely nothing wrong.
100%.
Okay, so now are black screens used normally? That's something. Now, again, I haven't watched NASCAR in about 5 years. I used to be mega NASCAR fan, but I haven't watched it in 5 years. So I asked the chat, people that have watched NASCAR recently, if that's kind of a norm with social media and everything. And people are telling me that is not the norm. So with me watching NASCAR back in the day, I never saw them use these things. So no, so people are saying no, they're not normal. Black screens equal bad news. So black screens are not normal according to a lot of the people in the chat who watch NASCAR. Again, from my time watching NASCAR back from like the 90s all the way through when Earnhardt passed away, all the way through Stewart Gordon, all this, I never saw it. But social media has changed the game a lot. So was Newman blocking? He absolutely was blocking. I'm not saying that Ryan Newman wasn't blocking. He was absolutely blocking. That's what you have to do in these races.
Yeah,
so
he was trying to win.
Yeah,
just like every other person on that track, he was trying to win. And yeah.
Yep, I agree. There's no doubt about that. So let's see. That's a first. I've never seen black screens. All right. And I haven't either. So, but again, I didn't want to just say that without, because like I said, I haven't watched NASCAR in the last several years. So I didn't know if it was something new that I just wasn't aware of. So we're still searching for news. There is no confirmation of anything right now. I just want to reiterate that over and over again. There is no confirmation of anything. Let me see.
You can share my screen if you want. We can just show the crash until we find something else here.
We got a super chat here. Joshua Michael Brown says, loser Denny Hamlin, get away win, and Ryan get a win. I know Denny Hamlin's not very popular. I think this is his third win in the last 5 years, Daytona, if I'm not mistaken. People can correct me on that because I haven't watched it, but Hamlin won fair and square, and it's terribly, terribly unfortunate what happened with Ryan Newman, and I just hope that something is. I just hope that we get good news. So people are saying the press event's going to start soon. Have you seen anything on that yet?
I'm sharing my screen, so I can't tell right now. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I'm pulling up to give it to Uche right now. That's what I'm doing. But God, Facebook's so fucking slow. There it is. I haven't seen anything. Someone said go check out CNN. Check out CNN. So I am pulling up CNN to take a look at that.
Yeah, I'm looking for stuff right now. There's this video of Joe Gibbs bowing their heads to pray. I think that's a standard thing that they do, but I don't know if that was in reference to Ryan Newman or not. I'm sure that once they heard the news, that they definitely had some prayers. So what's going on, Ooch?
What's up, man? Damn. I just saw the video pop up on YouTube, and I didn't even know. I thought the Daytona 500 was yesterday.
It was supposed to be.
It was supposed to be, and it got rain delayed, so they postponed it to today.
Holy crap!
So TMZ,
this is tough. This is crazy.
So it is. It's absolutely awful.
Still same for
TMZ. Wait a minute. Hang on. Yeah. So hang on. We've got somebody in the comments. Check this one real quick, Ryan. That's the same one I just shared. So WESH2 verified Twitter says he is in stable condition. Check that for me. We may have an update. Let's see. WESH2. Is that what it was? Okay, I've got it. Hang on.
See, I don't even see it.
Okay, right here. All right, here we go. Boom. Sources tell Claire Metz wish that Ryan Newman is stable following Daytona 500 crash. Here's what we know. So
what
again,
does stable mean, though? I mean, if stable means they got him at a certain state, but I mean, is he injured?
Okay, so Daytona 500 celebration subdued following horrific crash involving Ryan Newman. Newman was wrecked while leading the race and crossed the finish line with his car on its roof, engulfed in flames. Newman's car flipped, rolled, and was hit on the driver's side by another car, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking for, where's the stable? I want to know, where are they getting stable from?
It'll probably be
at the end.
Yeah.
An update.
All right, well, there's nothing in here that says he's stable except for that post. So if that's incorrect, then they can be held accountable, but that's the same source. I mean, they were at the track, so we're going to keep that
on Twitter. They're saying that the fact that his car's not covered up is a great sign.
Yeah, interesting that you're the only one
uncovered.
reporting this. If these fuckers are lying, they need to be held accountable because they have their little blue check mark. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to overreact one way or the other. They're from Central Florida, so they're close to the area. They probably have people in the area. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign that they're in the area. So we're gonna see if this is legit or not. I'm not gonna keep sharing that. We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, I don't see anything in there about it. Like,
okay,
in that article, this is what we know here, but there's nothing in that article, like, at all.
Okay, all right. So this is the Claire Metz woman. Okay, and here's what she's saying right here. She says a bit of news on Ryan Johnson, Ryan J. Newman, following the horrific crash. That is Daytona International Speedway. Sources say he's stable. So
that's at 8:49 p.m. though.
Is it? We'll see. Well, no, that was about 11 minutes ago. So,
so what time zone are they on? They're in Daytona.
They're in Eastern.
They're in Eastern.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, so
that's a long time ago.
It's 10 o'clock, dude. I mean, everything that I'm seeing, nobody's because I'm looking on the latest from Twitter, and nobody's saying everybody's still waiting for some kind of announcement.
Yep. So let's see. Now, has she said anything else? She's retweeting, Jimmy Johnson. She's retweeting a lot of pictures about Ryan Newman. So we will see. Fox has an update on roll cage of his car.
Fox Sports.
Let's see.
Check it. I've got ESPN. I got everything pulled up right now.
How many tabs do you have open?
I mean, I'm looking.
A lot.
I'm looking. There's a live update. Live NASCAR announce. This is live. NASCAR will announce updates as soon as they receive them. I think it was the same thing you guys were looking at before, the live NASCAR joint.
Yeah, I've still got that pulled up. I haven't seen anything on Press Pass. I've got a couple reporters pulled up that are on scene at the hospital. I haven't seen any updates from that other than they're just sitting there waiting. They're all outside the hospital.
Okay, so
I got two right here.
Hang on for our mods, because I know you guys are working overtime in the chat. So if you see a lot of these comments that are giving us something on Twitter to go check, Tugs, Krista, Mary, if you're still here, feel free to check those out and then just send them to me in my inbox if it's legit, because I can't keep checking every single one that I see. It's a lot, but I'm gonna keep checking. So go ahead, Uche. My bad.
I'm looking at maybe you guys have already seen the top tier one. There's a top tier that says he's stable in Fairfax. That was 2 minutes ago. Or in Halifax. That was 2 minutes ago. There is one that there's still all the official NASCAR, like Fox NASCAR, it's all saying they're waiting for an announcement.
What?
No,
if it ain't from a good source, don't say
it. It was somebody just saying a rumor.
Okay.
We should get one really soon, guys. So everybody, basically all these reporters on scene they're saying that they're anxiously awaiting a presser. So all right, I'll check that out, Joyce. Okay, WVTM13. Let me check that out.
Sirius XM NASCAR press conference pending any minute about condition of Ryan Newman.
Yep.
There's a Joshua Short. He's a official. He's a blue check mark. WESH.
Hold on.
NBC affiliate.
Hold on. Hey, stop. I hear it. Hold on.
Do I play this? Do I play it?
Yeah, share it.
Statement reads as follows. Ryan Newman is being treated at Halifax Medical Center. He's in serious condition, but doctors have indicated his injuries are non-life.
Woo!
That's good.
To protect the privacy of Ryan and his family during this time. We appreciate your patience and cooperation and will provide more information as it becomes available. That's the end of the statement. And then certainly on our behalf, we're going to continue to work with the race team and Ryan's family to support them in any way we can. We'd ask that you respect their privacy.
Well, that's good. That's freaking huge.
Dude.
Thoughts are with Ryan and his family. Thank you.
Dude.
So,
wow.
He is in serious condition, but he's stable. They think that he's going to be okay.
Probably got some broken bones. That's all good.
That is unbelievable. Chat, let's make it rain with good news and prayer emojis, thankful emojis. After the Kobe situation, it was just, I still can't even stop. Still can't even process what happened with Kobe. And then
two superstars in 1 month.
I know. And then with this being so reminiscent of what happened with Dale Earnhardt, with it being at Daytona, last lap, Halifax Medical Center. The fact that and thank you to everybody that were trying your best to send us links and everything like that. We really do appreciate that. I really, really do. We all do. Everybody as a team here. We really appreciate that. Man,
I had 1 million tabs up, and I just heard them start talking because I had it on, and I was finally able to find it.
Wow.
So,
no, that's big. That's big news for him and his family, man. I mean,
yes.
No, listen, obviously it's still serious. But
yeah, I mean, serious is, collapsed lung, concussion, things of that nature, broken bones, probably. Let's hope that it's, minimal in terms of damage, but damn. Whew, that kind of crash, dude, it looked like, I mean, I was wondering if his whole body wasn't going to be burnt up the way that those sparks were.
And for people that are just tuning in, if you just missed it, what we were saying, this is from the NASCAR, says injuries are not life-threatening. We heard it live, non-life-threatening, but he is serious. It is a serious injury, okay? And that can mean a lot. I mean, Uche, you are a professional athlete, former professional athlete. So, serious injury,
That's a big wide range of things. It could be broken bones. It could be, fractured vertebrae. I mean, vertebrates. It can be a number of things. Not life-threatening doesn't mean that it won't derail his career or keep him from actually being able to race for an extended period of time. So it could be anything, but life-threatening, non-life-threatening is huge.
Yeah, so non-life-threatening injuries, that is the news that we just received directly from NASCAR at Daytona International Speedway. So Ryan Newman is not dealing with life-threatening injuries, still serious injuries, and that is still something to be concerned about. But good news. So, all right, it's been a hell of a, I got to say, man, this was stressful as hell after what happened with Kobe and everything, man. So, but yeah, now I feel that it's appropriate. We can say if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. That is not something I said when I did the Kobe stream once we got the confirmation, because I'm not proud of the fact that type of news, had to happen. But, and obviously RK Outpost, subscribe to Ryan's channel, Uche Waneri, the Observant Lineman, subscribe to his channel. We have good news, non-life-threatening injuries for Ryan Newman. Ryan Newman.
This shit
and hey, Julie, thank you. You've been great. So thank you for all the updates. We really do appreciate that. You were phenomenal. And along with so many of you, Tugs, who's still banning these fools right now, Krista, Mary, Drunk 3PO, all four of those amazing women. Just kidding. Drunk 3PO is not a woman. But I am, I'm happy. I'm still concerned.
Every day, man. This life is so short and fickle. And I mean, that dude was just doing what he does, doing his job and doing what he loves to do. And he had a moment where it could have easily came all to an end.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody out there, just enjoy it. Let go of anger, let go of grudges. Just enjoy your life, man. Because if we learned anything from Kobe Bryant, passing away, it can happen at any moment. So, there are people who are dying every second out here. So just enjoy the time that you have, enjoy the people who are around you, and try to live as stress-free as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And just, and if you're just joining, I see a couple people say they still don't know what's going on. He is okay. He's alive. He is in serious but stable condition. They do not believe it to be life-threatening at this point. So obviously, it's still a horrific crash, but as of right now, it looks like positive news for Ryan Newman, especially with what we saw and what we feared. So,
yep. Whew, man, oh man. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. So thank you all for tuning in. We do appreciate it. And like I said, if you're interested in hopefully not more content like this, we just try to talk about more day-to-day sports topics. We are, again,
we're talking about Myles Garrett and shit. Yeah. We're not trying to talk about this.
Yeah, man, not at all. So, man, it's just been, Woof, woof. And Cindy, thank you. I'll try to highlight her comment really quick if I can find it. Comments are moving so fast right now. So thank you. You're welcome. And thank you all for being here. Let me see. Let's see. Serious. He's conscious, but vital signs are abnormal. Critical would be unconscious with abnormal vital signs. Okay. So again, it's not great news yet, but it's positive in the fact that when you saw that wreck, when you saw how they were treating the situation, it seemed like it was terrible. But it's not.
I thought he might have been dead right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's what so many of us were worried about. So,
So, and I know the two guys here on the panel are going to be happy that the Purdue grad is a kick-ass, soldier, warrior. So Ryan Newman is a brilliant person. He's got a degree in engineering at Purdue. He's a great race car driver. He was leading the Daytona. Look at you.
Boiler up, motherfuckers! Where the fuck is it? It's right here. Freaking.
So Purdue in the house. So Ryan Newman, we still want to have positive thoughts for Ryan Newman. We still wish them. This dude's got 2 daughters, and we hope the best for him and his family. So hopefully
he can still use your prayers, your good thoughts for his recovery. That's for sure.
This chat though, it's been phenomenal. I had to roast a couple of people. The mods were taking care of the trolls, but the 99% of you were amazing, and really, really, really do appreciate all of you. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. You guys have a great one. Subscribe to Sports Wars, subscribe to RK Outpost, subscribe to Uche Waneri, the Observant Lineman, and subscribe to geeksandgamers.com. And of course, send your positive thoughts to Ryan Newman and his family. Have a great day, and we will. I'm glad we at least ended on some positive news, even though it's still not great news. It's positive compared to where we thought we would be. So, talk to you all later. Hug your family, hug your friends, call up people that you had disagreements with, and just put that shit to bed, because life's too short to be caught up on bullshit. Bye, everybody.
Yep.